Marysville Bulldog Coach's Corner, a service of the Citizen State Banks, Darren's Repair, Inline Construction, Danes Automotive, Hilltop Tires, and Blue Valley Technologies.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhaust, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
Dreaming of a new home? Let Inline Construction make that dream a reality. Custom home builds from foundation to finish with your plans, or they'll help you with design. Build on your lot or take advantage of Marysville's newest subdivision, Hartley Ridge, at 8th Street and Jayhawk Road. Call today and get started with Inline Construction of Marysville.
Our roots are in agriculture. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the areas that we serve. Because of that, we make our ag decisions right here at the bank. There's no waiting for some out-of-town approval on your loan requests. So rather than planting your seeds in someone else's field, stop by and let's talk. We're here to help you grow. Citizen State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Welcome to the Marysville Bulldog Coaches Corner program, joined now with girls head basketball coach Ben Wertenberger. Ben, this is the first time we're chatting with you here on the program this year. So I know you've had a few games, but how many girls are out for Marysville this season?
We got 27 girls out, which is a nice solid number. I'm not 100% sure of this, but I believe we have 7 more than any other team in the NCKL for the school that's by far the smallest school in the league. So that's an impressive number. We've got a lot of girls working, and I'm pleased with where that number is.
And from the practice standpoint, we were talking a little bit beforehand how important that is. And from having those numbers, how much more competitive does that make a practice?
Oh, it's a big help. You know, we have to be intentional to structure the practice so everybody's getting reps and is constantly involved. I don't like practices where people are standing in line and I can't look around and see, you know, everybody doing something. So that's a little bit on me to make sure that we're organized well so everybody's busy all the time. But, you know, with those 27, I feel like we have girls that are capable of getting in and practicing with the older girls. And so our girls have done a good job of that. And our practices have been really pretty darn good. I've been real pleased with how we've practiced.
And those practices, unfortunately, here early on, we were chatting, haven't quite led the wins 1-3. You're coming off that tough loss Tuesday night versus Rock Creek. But in all of these games, you've been competitive in. And as you look at the difference from last year to this year, just how important is that too?
One of the things you have to do when you're learning to win is just learning to play through tough stretches and play hard all night long and you know, not let discouragement turn into lack of effort or those kinds of things, or, you know, when the ball doesn't go in, that we give up a couple easy buckets or something like that. And I don't feel like we've done that. We've had some execution issues. We've had some consistency issues. Although I feel like our effort has been pretty good. Our rebounding numbers are good. You know, that's a good measurement of that. I feel like our defense is getting a lot better at playing without fouling, with a few exceptions. But those kind of hustle numbers and getting on the floor and our girls have a bunch of bruises on them from fighting hard. I appreciate that effort. I think that's pretty good. We just need a little more consistency to come with that as far as execution.
And one last opportunity for the Bulldogs to get out on the court Friday night at Concordia. Chatting a little bit before, always seems to be a tough place to play, but what do the Panthers have this year that you're preparing for and you need to do to get in that win column before Christmas break?
Yeah, well, they have a good all-league caliber player. She's 5'10", moves really well, and shoots outside. She can take it to the basket. She's a good defender. She's off ball. She's a really good defender. If you leave a pass hanging out there, she'll take it the other way and score. She's just kind of the engine for them. She's been a good player for a couple of years. They got a couple shooters around her that I think are decent players too. And I don't know why. It's just a kind of an old league rivalry. I think they play us tough out there. It's a tough place to play. Just a little different environment. So yeah, we're going to have to be ready. They're going to want to finish before break with the win. So do we. So we're going to have to come out swinging for sure.
Well, another good test as we do get into the heart of the high school basketball season. I wish you luck in that one, Ben, as we'll talk with you when January rolls around. Again, talking with Ben Wertenberger, head coach of the Marysville girls basketball team. As always, I appreciate it, and we'll look forward to seeing you after Christmas break.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Sometimes the simplest ways just work the best. When you need automotive repair or service, call Darren Svoboda with Darren's Auto Repair. You'll get an experienced mechanic that you can trust to do the job right the first time. When you call, you'll talk with a mechanic, not an appointment advisor. He'll work to get your job in and out and get you back on the road. Always putting the customer first. Darren works to let you choose how much or how little repair work you actually need. Ask around. His reputation speaks for itself. Darren Svoboda with Darren's Auto Repair. A little out of the way in the alley at 604 Oak Street in Marysville, but sure worth finding. Call Darren 562-7745.
Don't head out on your next adventure riding on a set of tires that you're not sure will make it across town. Stop by and see Bryce at Hilltop Tires in Marysville with the knowledge to set you up right and the personal style that you prefer. You'll leave Hilltop flying high. Servicing everything from semis to ATVs, Hilltop Tires is open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 because flats don't have a schedule. Located below the old water tower in Marysville. Call Bryce today at 785-619-6035.
We know the scenario. Your Wi-Fi is being shared between two televisions streaming Netflix, smart devices scattered throughout your home, multiple smartphones, and you have a Zoom meeting you're trying to connect to. Take the frustration out of your Wi-Fi with Blue Valley Technologies' worry-free Wi-Fi service. Our advanced router with a 24/7 support team can help your home network run smoothly. For more information, call 877-876-1228.
Marysville Bulldog Coach's Corner, a service of the Citizen State Banks, Darren's Repair, Inline Construction, Danes Automotive, Hilltop Tires, and Blue Valley Technologies.